Hey guys, it's me, Dealer. Today, we're not just doing a normal base design, we're doing a guide on how to place deployables efficiently. Now, if you are very good at this game, meaning you have thousands of hours, this might not be as helpful, but for those that are just starting, this will be great. Now, make sure to hit subscribe, and let's get into it. So, to make this as easy as possible to help you guys understand, is I designed this base here. I might upload it later this week, but pretty much, I'm just going to go through, and with my mindset, show you how I would place all the deployables in it. Now this is only a solo duo base, but all the concepts can be upscaled into, let's say, a Zerg base or a clan base. Now here, we're not skipping anything. I didn't even put any doors on this. So right at the front door, you gotta get some doors and make sure to airlock it. And also, place that shop front backwards. There's no reason to have it the correct way. Because the only thing that happens when you place it the correct way is you get this little tiny tab that pokes you and makes movement a little bit more annoying. First trip, we're going all the way up to the shooting floor and placing garage doors as we go. Now, if you don't have these BP'd yet, that's fine. Just use sheet metal doors for now, other than the jump ups, because you won't be able to do the jump if you have sheet metal double doors. Up here, the reason why I use a sheet metal double door is to enhance movement throughout the top of the base. Now, if you're getting raided and you need to use this top shooting floor, you want quick movement. And using a garage door where you have to keep opening and closing it, taking a couple seconds each time, is just not it. Now it's time for embrasures, with 2 outward facing verticals, 1 in-wave facing horizontal, a siren light to have a little jump up so you could see out the little half wall, and then a ladder hatch for roof access. Now, the reason why I did the horizontal backwards is you can actually get better vision when it's facing inside. I would typically only do it for this single horizontal one. Here's gonna be your most useful beds in case you get online. So it's also important to have kits up here along with a couple little boxes here and there. But for the rest of the space, which you do have quite a bit of, it doesn't really matter what you put. So here I place a locker, 2 beds as in it would be a duo, but you can have more beds depending on how many people you want. Here, I got a couple boxes down, and I also decided to place a lantern and some rugs. Now, if you ever tried placing deployables before and you have garage doors down, you might see this problem. If you have a garage door that's open or in the process of being closed or opening, underneath, it can create issues when trying to place your deployable on top. So make sure to close your garage doors and then place down your things. This can be very helpful, especially in a shooting floor like this. Small boxes, you place 1 by each window, allow you to crouch down, and let's say you're shooting an M2 or a SAR, it makes the recoil a lot easier while still maintaining vision. Now, using a campfire too can help you get a little bit of a better angle, as you won't have to jump to get on top of the box, you can just climb up. Now, in my opinion, it's time for the easy stuff. So first of all, you do need furnaces in a base. I sometimes forget them, but you always need the furnaces. Here, I place 4 furnaces, and a little box for charcoal or wood. Now this is typically what can determine how good a player is at building. So what you want to do with these boxes is learn how to line them up. Now what I'm doing here is I'm moving my mouse really slowly. I'm a low DPI player, so it's really easy. I play on 300 DPI and 0.4 cents. So you move your mouse slowly into the wall, glitching that box to line it up. Now once you do that, you don't have to move your mouse, just WASD. You can move it a little bit to get that angle good, but it allows for perfect placements. Now here I'm able to fit 3 boxes on a square and also a smart box. This allows you to access the back box along with other 2. When building, it's nice to keep T3 near the TC, as that's where most of your main loot will be and it allows crafting to be at its easiest. Under T3 you can fit a small box or a campfire, and then how I like to do this square placement is I'll do 2 large boxes with a little gap in the middle just so you can access that small box underneath. Now, this is one of the nice designs. There's plenty of other you can do with it. This one I use. You can place a little campfire in the corner too. Now, gotta place these $5 Chinese lanterns down. I don't know why I bought them, but hey, I could waste more letter grade. So, get those down. And now for the TC box placements. Because we do have a garage door and it leads to the jump up, you want to be kind of careful with movement. This is pretty important when building. You want to make sure the movement's good throughout your base. So I try and keep a little bit of space so you can jump up right by that garage door. And here again, I have that same problem where I can't place a box, so I have to close the garage door underneath through the top, and then I can place the small boxes. Now here, I'm kind of just messing around with designs. I delete these small boxes and then replace it with a single small box on the left. It's kind of all how you want, and depending on how many people live in the base, it can determine how much you want to restrict movement or just remove boxes to allow movement to be better. Now this optional triangle here allows you to place 2 more large boxes, or you could get creative and place, let's say, a repair bench up here. Doesn't really matter, but these 2 boxes plus a little small one gives you a little bit of extra storage. Now if you've been paying attention, there is one thing we're missing, and that's sleeping bags for the main core. So we place them on this lower jump up, and first I start off with just 4 sleeping bags. This is traditional. If you have 4 members, you can do that. But in this, I only would have 2. So instead what I go for is a research table, a large box under it, and then 2 bags. This allows placement for another 2 small boxes on the side. And now it's time for all the boxes on the first floor. So in my base at least, there's not that much that you need. You have all of it on the second and third. So here I kind of get a little bit roleplayery, get that sofa down and some rugs. But you can just pack this down with boxes, large boxes. You can get way more than you could possibly need for drop boxes down here, fitting up to 4 boxes in each square. Now for those of you that don't know, a sofa gives you 100% comfort, so it's actually pretty useful. So you could put a fridge beside it, give you some food so you could heal up if you just spawn in. Now, I do add a couple drop boxes right here under this half wall, just so when you're running in, you could easily depot loot if you do need. And again, notice how I'm trying to keep movement as nice as possible, placing it all the way on the edge and not trying to block anything too much. Now, I do place 2 beds down here. I shortly realized that you can't actually get under the half wall with the beds, so I eventually end up replacing this 1 bed with a sleeping bag. Now again, you can completely pack out this base with drop boxes on the wall, although they do cost gears to craft, so it's kind of up to you how many gears you want to waste, if you have that many at least. And that's it. That hopefully should be all you need. You can add some traps and stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this tutorial kind of video in the description. You should leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.